I'd like to welcome back Miriam Good and the winner of BrainStorm 2018, Subbulakshmi Sankarasubramanian. Here they are.
All right. Again, how do we top that? I'll tell you how we top that. We're going to talk to last year's winner, Subbu Sankarasubramanian, and we wanted to hear from her. First of all, Subbu, what was your experience going back to Cambridge, landing, getting back to university? What was the response of your colleagues, your classmates? What was it like for you when you went back?
First of all, I don't know if we can top that, but we'll try. Okay, so the response was actually quite big. It was bigger than what I'd expected. So like the news spread before I even landed in Cambridge. So the unit, the department I work in, they were really, really happy. And the college, which I'm part of, like University of Cambridge has like a bunch of college, so it's a collegiate university. So the college heard the news and they wanted to run an article about it. And the funding agency which funds my PhD, they were also really, really impressed, and they also ran an article on their website. So I did not expect that level of response, but it was very encouraging, it was very inspiring. It motivated me to be better and do some good science out there. So yeah, and it is all possible only because of the Mind Science Foundation. So I'm really, really grateful and humble to be here again, and it's amazing.
And one thing that I've learned through getting to know young scientists is that it really is a journey. We gave her a giant check last year, a literal giant check, and what you might think is that she went right back home and did an experiment, and a month later she was done, but that's not how science works. And so Subbu, can you tell us a little bit about what the last year, what progress you've been doing and what steps you're taking to proceed with the project? And then I understand that you also have some exciting work to go back to at the lab. So you want to share a little bit about that process?
Yes. So to give a little bit of recap about our project, so a project, we aim to use non-invasive brain stimulation and to see if we can help people, and we can help people to become better at controlling and regulating their painful, unwanted, traumatic memories, and mostly in the context of PTSD and also ruminative depression. So and there are some unique aspects of our project which I covered last year. So one is we are trying to measure the emotional response of people to their negative memories. And we also want to target the specific, precise anatomical brain region which is responsible for controlling, or which helps people to control their negative and unwanted memories. So it's the shield region in the brain which shields us from painful and negative and harmful memories from and negative thoughts from the past. And so in order to achieve these objectives, we had to go through a whole process of setting up the experiment. So first we wanted to measure emotion in a different way. So we wanted to see bodily responses of emotion, to see how our body reacts when we remember something traumatic. And so we wanted to set that up, so that is called psychophysiological measurements. So we are measuring the skin conductance, we are measuring the heart rates, so we are showing people these bad memories, and then we are seeing how they react. And it's not just through their self-reports, it's also through how their body reacts upon witnessing those harmful and traumatic memories. So we set that up, and we also had a collaboration which was really good, which was helpful for us. So, and we have published work on that. So that was good. And we also then wanted to be sure that we are targeting the right region in the brain. So we analyzed a bunch of data from previous studies. So I was and we used a lot of cool cutting edge techniques like DTI and DCM. So which are a lot of jargon, but yeah, it's all new techniques to see how we can functionally and anatomically map out that precise precise region in the brain, and so that we target it efficiently. And we also have the new TMS machine, the non-invasive technique that I talked about. That is the TMS. The technique is called TMS, and we have the machine now. It's all new and shiny and bright and sitting in the department. And I've been having a lot of fun, like, with the machine, and I've been stimulating people back and right. But yeah, with it, but with like proper measures, like, yeah, and with good ethical approval, of course. But it's still been a lot of fun. And so we are in the midst of data collection now. So and we also have very promising results from our pilot studies. So we have like good results from our unstimulated group. So now we are going to, like, we are in the midst of stimulating people, and we're collecting data, and we are going to look at how that differs from our unstimulated group. And if it is going in the direction that we expect, then bam, we've hit the right region. So that would be really, really exciting. And then we'll try to entrain that region, and that would make people better at controlling their negative thoughts. So yeah.
Wow. Wow. So you can see science is fun, science is exciting, and wonderful young minds like Subbu are out there at the forefront.